I'm just like the messenger. I don't make any of the rules, and the rule right now is you guys are have been drinking in this economy, and the world is dying, and the human spirit dying, and you guys are over here for drinking. What are you even doing? Putting on like the full body trackers, the fancy pants headset. Guys, this is not a toy. What are you doing? Get out of here. Hang on, real quick. This is my beer. This is your beer. You've been drinking, not me. Don't set a bad example. It's not a beer. It's a fermented wheat juice. Oh, computer sad. Computer sad. Now, I was drinking. You were drinking. Get out of here. What? So, it was downtown having a drink or two or three. It was three. I came home and had another drink and then like a half shot because it was scotch. You've been drinking. Get out of here. Okay, so what I'm in the mood for, ladies and gentlemen, I have it on good authority. I was at a bar. You don't know my life. And my sister was there, also at the bar, and she joined me after I had been editing a video, and I had something like 5 to 10 minutes of my very first video. That is Finn. Finn, buddy, dude, are you what, dude? No one will invite you to prom. Come on, buddy. Okay, look, dudes. It only feels fair that I talk to you about Freddie Mercury. Okay, hang on. No, that's not the truth, but it is kind of because look. I want to talk. Maybe I do. Well, I mean, I do. I actually do. Because now's as good a time as any. I mean, it's got to happen eventually. It might as well happen now. Let's grab some wheat juice. Wheat juice. Don't drink. I almost pre-gamed by preparing myself with additional beers. I chose not to. I was a fool. I'm also deeply conflicted because my like odd sense of this is happening, and if you wanted to tell a story better, than you did, then next time you can tell a better story. If you didn't want to write a story, then you wouldn't have written the story. It's irresponsible, but it happened. There we go. I don't think you can chronicle things selectively. I think it's got to be like an all or nothing situation. Here we go. You guys drinking, that's a fact. I need to just record that you guys have been drinking. It's, you know what, is it responsible? I don't know. It's not for me to decide. We have to talk about whispers. Oh god, Finn, please don't make this a video. It's probably going to be a video. If only I could forgive myself. I highly doubt that I can. Now, I would like to point to you whispers. I have two whispers. Also whispers. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You eh. Anyway, that's whispers at my wall. So that's one of them. That is needy, and then over there is drunk, and they are two posters, and I got them because Whispers has like merch. Whispers is of course a fox, pictured here. And so the reason I began this experience by saying the words Freddie Mercury is because, so hang on, little itty bitty. So if I had been born during a time where Freddie Mercury was a part of pop culture. Anyway, what I'm saying, the only like heartthrob I would have been into, because I wasn't gay yet when Backstreet Boys was like a thing or NSYNC. Finn, no one will ask you to prom, buddy. No, not like this. Look at me. Look at me. I have no reputation so far. I don't exist yet. I'm filming this and I don't have like a place to put any of this. So I have gone from zero reputation to bad. Oh, bad reputation. Someone has to. I'll take the hit. My beer's over there though. Gotta take a hit. Guys, don't drink when you have like all of your fancy gear going on right now. Treat like it's not toys. It's for business. It's for responsible endeavors. Yeah, right. Anyway, okay, take a beat. Let's talk about whispers for like a second. So I've always kind of revered Queen in a way, just for what they did, what happened, like this massive cultural phenomenon at the time, like Rite Aid, Live Aid, massively influential, and to have one artist, I mean, it was a band, of course, but of course, one front man able to have such this impact, and he was like so unique and unique looking, you know. whoa. Freddie Mercury is the only artist I have yet known who I would have had posters of on my wall. I've thought this for well over a decade. I've known for quite some time, for as long as I've known I was gay, which was not forever of my life, but at some point I recognized that. And I think like very shortly after, it was two things. It was Jude Law and it was Freddie Mercury. And in like the 70s, 80s, what have you, if I was of the age of put posters on wall, it would have been Freddie Mercury as the only heartthrob. And I feel like that's like a rite of passage. That's something that you kind of do. You put posters of boys on your wall of heartthrobs, etc. That's not my time though, because Freddie Mercury, old news. Unfortunately, that's just, it happened, a while ago, what have you, not a big deal. And I've known for a while is I would have been a little Freddie Mercury fanboy if it had been relevant at the time. And then I would have hid my sexuality on pain of death because it was the 70s. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Get AIDS and die. Is that too real? The reason I bring that up, though, is for at minimum a decade, I've thought about like Freddie Mercury poster on wall as the only artist I would want poster on wall, etc. And through the magic of YouTube Shorts, I found Whispers doing a 10, 15, like a YouTube short about him dancing to Night in the Woods, one of his singles, which is featured on his album Sad Drunk Needy. And it was amazing. It was wonderful. And I was gearing up at the time already to do this. I didn't have like this exact form, but this is what I was gearing up towards. This is on the roster. This was something I wanted. So, no heartthrobs. And eventually I come to discover Whispers, etc., which stands not only for like, oh, cute fox boy on the internet, what have you. No, I had already been enjoying the machinations. This, what you see, had been in the works, has been for a while, and this is like what happened. And we were very excited how it like how it came to be. Very thumbs up to thumbs to that. Yes, but Whispers was doing a form of what I had wanted to do. So seeing that it was possible, doing better than I could have done, amazing. 10 out of 10. I would give that roughly a 10 out of 10. It's gotta be, a 10 out of 10. It's great. It's amazing. You could not have done better than to be living your best little furry life, being sad and alone and scrolling around and then wondering why all of these cute boys with all of this VR gear are doing better than you and they're living a better, happier life. All of that is wrong. All of that is wrong, demonstrably. Maybe someday I will demonstrate how it is demonstrably wrong. For now, we can just go ahead and say and listen to Finneas Former, the nice man who says that desiring what it looks like other people have going on, it's a losing game. You're going to lose every time. Bad. Yeah. You don't know me. You don't know me. I don't even know me. Get out of here. I said a man to nobody. So when I discovered Whispers, it wasn't like, oh, cute fox boy, I love the avatar, I love whatever, and it's like I want to be with him. Like, no. It was more symbolic of everything I want to do. This like the virtual avatar, the presence as you convey a message in a form in a media that wasn't possible before you have all of the trackers and the headset and you can be like a virtual kitty cat, like that was something I desired and had been for a long time. And then I saw the confirmation. It happens. It's real. You can do it. And other like creators I'm a big fan of have been doing it, but Whispers it like served as a concrete knowledge is referent. Yes, everything I've been trying to do for a while, even though I didn't know its final form. So I leaned into it, allowed myself to lean into it, and I'm not usually a buy things guy. Oddly enough, I've got the fancy headsets and the trackers all over the place. Look at my chest. Blah, 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 blah. Like, look, what? I can do that. But I don't usually, I'm not like a buy posters guy, because I don't need a poster. Do I need body tracker? Yes. Do I need 6? Yes. Do I need Whispers poster? Also, yes. I'll tell you why. I've wanted Freddie Mercury on my wall for a very long time, but Freddie Mercury, not relevant to my interests, not culturally actively useful now. Freddie Mercury, I'm so sorry, and Mercury sympathizers, like it's just in the 70s. Like it's been a while. If you have a poster of Freddie Mercury, it's like, what are you doing? And it was just never me, which I understand keenly. It would have been me in a different world, a different life, not a big deal. So when I recognized that Whispers was in that sphere, I sprang on it and got the 2 posters and then also the CD pre-order bundle. Came with a few things because I wanted to support this artist I really enjoyed, part of the furry fandom, doing something absolutely unique. Here we go. The time is now. The time is meow. Sorry. So one of the primary things that makes me just pleased of my Whispers posters is I could imagine, not in my own bedroom, because I am a human person wearing a funny hat and like funny little like triangle-y things, all right? Like I have this, but there's a human doing it, piloting this cute, amazing little vessel. Ooh, I got a vessel. I'm a human. There is a human. I don't know if I'm a human. Neither am I a virtual kitty cat. I'm something else. Anyway. So it is a bit that like there's a human who enjoys having a poster of a fox boy from the internet on his wall. I have 2 posters, thank you very much. And the fact that I was feeling that in the way that Freddie Mercury like wasn't contemporary, Whispers is hella contemporary. Now's the time, sure. But here's the beautiful little part. I could imagine Finneas Former would absolutely have posters of Whispers on his wall. Straight up. Sure thing, because cute musician, great music, energetic on stage. Like in a world of furries, Finneas Former, the furry, would absolutely have posters of Whispers the furry on his wall. As though I, the human, would have had posters of Freddie Mercury. So too do I enjoy having posters of Whispers, not because heartthrob, I want to be him, I want to be with him, blah, 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 blah. It's a fox, it's a fantasy creature, so I'm not on the Whispers train and like Whispers, blah, nom, nom, nom. Like, no, that's it's a regular thing. Nothing about this is regular. So the thing which is especially remarkable to me is this like conglomeration, right? Where both the human as well as the kitty cat enjoy posters of Whispers on his wall. I love what Whispers represents, from the human media going to the human, both humans making the things. Big fan, huge, tremendous fan of everything that is represented that can be 10 out of 10. I am doing something I believe in, and what I receive from what Whispers is doing is the same. So it's great. But also to be in command, more or less, of a persona who also would have Whispers on his wall for different reasons, teen heartthrob, like, Whispers, That's wonderful. So I can have that idea of the furry to the furry. There we go. And then I can have the idea of the human to the human. Here we go. Like, I love that. More than all of this, I adore, I relish. It's so good. This idea of mine that both my virtual self as well as my human self share this thing, this one especial thing. It is kind of brings to mind an idea of mine. It's not so distinct of, this virtual self versus the human self, because both are piloted by yet a different self, I feel. Because, like, when I'm wearing all of the funny trackers and the goofy hat, and I do the things, and I film the videos, and I look at the viewfinder, which has me, like Finneas Former, what you're looking at, I'm looking at as I'm doing the thing, but, like, my hand is here, and it's like, what? The future is now. And that's marvelous. So this binding that the virtual form of myself, which is more akin to what I would consider myself than my human form, I'm not like ashamed of myself really within reasonable terms, but I am not typically ashamed of myself as I'm sitting alone in my standing in my undies in my bedroom, just like standing in my room alone, talking to myself like a madman, wearing tons of trackers and the funny hat, doing whatever it is that whatever this is. And I don't really judge myself for it. I'm just kind of here. It feels like kind of a form of validation that this virtual form of mine that I can come to inhabit and bring all of the traits that I wish I could express more easily as a human, yet I find them easier to express as a kitty cat on the internet. And this persona of mine identifies with the character Whispers as surely as the human who pilots the cat also identifies with the artist known as Whispers. So it's this marriage between the virtual self and the human self, both of which agreeing on some external kind of like thing. And it's this most fantastic kind of confirmation or validation or what have you that my two selves are in fact not separate. They're together, better or worse in some form, some way. I put on the funny hat and dress up as a kitty cat on the internet, blah blah blah. But still, there's some shared element between what I would consider almost a lesser self. Because my human form goes to work and, you know, either does or does not reach out to friends, feels lonely no matter what, can't win because he's trying, but his psyche beats him down constantly. Yet within, also the kitty cat form, which is like, on some sort of an ideal, the other problems of the human don't apply here necessarily. That Whispers is a common thread. And I find that to be beautiful. Absolutely just beyond compare. It's great. That's it. I don't have another reason for this video. I don't trust myself to drink an iota more because I don't want to start sweating in my headset because it's like a big no-no. You don't want to do that, especially in your Quest Pro headset. You don't want sweat to get in there and break your face tracking, especially when you can't smile without your face tracking. I want to smile. I'm a smile boy. Am I a frown boy? Not really. I try. I try. It doesn't work. I can't frown. That's it. That's it. Okay. Anyway. Hmm. What if there was more to say? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. Bye.